Y'all sitting at the cool table with Team 3CR. Of course, it's Rob Lee,
LB Sweet,
Lena Shanice,
and Cubana Kiss. Mwah.
Man, we got a great show lined up for you guys today. A whole lot been happening in the news this week, so we're going to cover as much as we can in our little hour. But make sure you follow us on all social media at 3'scompanyradio.com. That's the number 3. Please don't type in the whole word.
Look at the logo.
You won't find. Yeah, look behind us. You see this logo back here?
3.
Follow the logo.
Shout out to East.
Yeah, shout out to East London, man. When you get back, there's going to be another segment coming up that y'all going to be able to see from him. But we're going to cover, y'all know in the news this week, Jada has something to say.
And I got something to say, too.
So let's take a look at that video, and we're going to have our comments when we come back.
Yep.
Hi, today is Martin Luther King's birthday. And I can't help but ask the question, is it time that people of color recognize how much power, influence that we have amassed, that we no longer need to ask to be invited anywhere? I ask the question, have we now come to a new time and place where we recognize that we can no longer beg for the love, acknowledgement, or respect of any group? That maybe it's time that we recognize that if we love and respect and acknowledge ourselves in the way in which we are asking others to do, that is the place of truth.
What did y'all think about what Jada had to say? Jada felt like there were not enough black nominations.
Which was
mainly
true.
because people seem to speculate that, we might be wrong. I am one of those people, but it's mighty convenient that Will Smith's new movie Concussion came out and there were no Oscar nods.
First of all, the accent. Okay.
It was a bit tragic. It was.
Tried. I can't. Like, it's.
He tried though.
Like I said,
give us free.
I love Will Smith. Like, I've loved him.
Tell the truth. That's what he said.
No, you got to put the face with it.
Yeah, I can't do his face.
With the lip.
You tell the truth. You tell the truth. I take you to my country. I want you to be my wife.
Like, he ain't do it right. But, I mean, it's just, did y'all see Aunt Viv?
Yeah. Hold on, wait a minute. I do got something about this Jada.
Uh-huh.
Every year there's a lack of diversity in Oscars, in the Critical Awards. I mean, what made this year so different?
Will was nominated.
She said she
standing
got,
up and she's standing by your man.
I think she just got tired of it.
Stand by your man, girl.
I think it was on top of her getting tired of it with a mixture of her, like,
having
my
a
man
horse in the
wasn't
race.
nominated.
Yeah.
Like, if you, speaking on a woman's behalf, if your man wasn't nominated for something and you know darn well he did an excellent job, you're going to be like, wait, what's going on? Why wasn't he nominated?
Or you have a biased opinion about what
I think it was biased.
Man, so it's biased.
Because, I mean, that's Will
Is she
Smith.
wrong
You know
for
he be
being
swinging
biased?
that thing.
She's
But,
No. I'm not saying that she's wrong for being biased. Do I feel like the Oscars lack diversity? Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, however,
But we knew this already.
They've always lacked diversity is what my point is. And I'm just saying, just because Will wasn't nominated, if we feel that strongly as black people about us not being accepted into white America, then we need to do our own
She
shit.
make the Leroy's.
But that's what the BET
Wait.
Awards are for and the Image Awards are for, which Stacey... Oh, I digress. But still, that's what that is for. I think it's because the Oscars are on a more upper scale than the others.
Right, it's
You
viewed
know,
as the top
exactly.
championship level
But what,
of acting.
Exactly.
what I'm saying is, as black people, we should hold our own awards to that scale. We
True.
shouldn't hold the white award to a higher scale than the black award just because it's the white awards. Because that's exactly what's going on here. Oh, it's the Oscars.
Right.
I think
a
it's a
Saltine
pay
award.
thing, too, though, because if an actor gets an Oscar,
Right.
you're going to get paid
True.
every
Jennifer
time
Hudson.
you book.
I mean, Leonardo, what's his name?
Leo don't have.
He don't
one.
have.
It's the city of the green light. Everything goes. Keep your head on the swivel. The wind might blow. Strap on your seatbelts. Check your area codes. Let your conscience be your guide. Welcome to the go.
Think you can steal from the mob and get away with it? Bet your ass wish you'd have left town instead of tricking off with Lucy nasty ass now, huh?
So he can kick rocks with that shit. Black ain't no shit.
Nobody bigger than the mob, dog. So I'ma ask you, who you was with?
I told you I was by myself, man.
Nigga, you couldn't pull this shit out by yourself.
Yo.
Nigga, you couldn't do this shit by yourself.
The fuck you doing shit? What the fuck you talking about?
I just wish Cedric could be just a little bit more like you.
What's wrong with you, girl?
Hey, ain't you Shaniqua?
Man, wanna give your body parts away so early.
Yeah, hold on, old lady. This ain't what you want.
Today, $500 next week. Stop fucking playing.
Yeah, come on in, nigga. I got a surprise down here for you.
This what the fuck you brought me down here for? Nah, motherfucker.
You hang out, man. I'll be back. Let me get that information.
I don't know why he mad at me. He can't shut me down.
Yeah, I know you ain't in my house. Turn that motherfucking music down right now.
Because we've said this before, our culture is like a fad. Like they try so hard to be.
Yeah. And whatever's cool with us, that's what they
Exactly. But the thing is that I think that now that we're just as a people, we're just kind of getting tired of being looked down upon, but at the same time we see you're trying to be us. You're trying
at least
to like
that Snoop Dogg alluded to that actually about the Oscars, about them using Dame Dash's phrase, culture vultures.
Yes.
You know, they circle around anything that's basically they take what's going out of style in black community and then they blow it up mainstream. And then it lives for a couple of more years, and then when they see what else is about to die out in the black community, they take that and blow that up.
Yep.
And it's a never-ending farm system. So my question to you guys is, should because Spike Lee also said he was going to boycott the
Chirac was a flop.
well,
Man,
you know what?
I wasn't gonna
I
say
was
nothing
looking
about
for an
that.
excuse because we've been off the air,
Because Chirac
and we
was
didn't get a
flop.
chance to critique Chirac.
Because in the name
Jesus.
of all things holy,
I swear for Claude,
Chirac was terrible.
Mr. Lee,
I wasted 2 hours of my life.
I
watching-
bootlegged it for
I
nothing.
bootlegged it.
I downloaded it.
It was a waste of
terrible.
time. Like honestly,
Garbage.
when it first came on, you know,
Susie
I
Sunshine
thought
over
that
there.
I'm not about to be Susie Sunshine. You can
No,
skip
you was
that.
Susie Sunshine when the
You
movie
could-
Oh,
first
you
started.
finna throw the shade?
Right. No, when it first started, I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. You know, it's not as bad as everybody on social media says it to be. You know, I'm like, okay, are they finna rhyme the whole entire movie? And then that automatically off bat ticked me off. And then as the movie kept going on, it was like it got worse and worse.
I didn't even finish it.
The
Did y'all watch
whole-
the whole thing?
We
I
watched
did.
the whole
and
movie.
and that was one of
See?
the rare occasions where, you know, usually movies
get
escalate.
better.
They get better.
Yeah.
They might have you wondering at the beginning, but by the time the middle comes around, you're interested, and by the end, you're like, oh.
I found something better
got
to do,
worse.
like grease my scalp before the movie went off. I
Bruh.
went in the
It
bathroom
got
to
worse.
grease my scalp.
It got
'Cause
worse.
I really did. I didn't care anymore.
It did. It got
I
worse.
didn't watch the whole thing.
You know what?
I didn't care. No, did you peep Nick Cannon. Like, everybody talked about how horrible Nick Cannon was in the movie, and I didn't realize it till at the end when he was supposed to confess that he killed Jennifer Hudson's daughter. Did you see his face?
I didn't see the end because I stopped watching after 15 minutes.
I didn't see that. Like, his face. His facial expression was terrible, and then he dropped down to his knees like Nick Cannon. You need to stick.
You tell the truth.
When Spike did his interview on a Chicago radio station.
Yeah, them other people.
He was highly upset with Chicago, and how dare we be pissed about him doing this movie, and do you think Jennifer Hudson will be a part of some foolery after what happened to her whole family?
Are you giving a check?
And blah, I think blah blah. And my concern was, first of all, you tried to profit off a name that Chicago doesn't even like.
True.
That's the first problem in itself. Then on top of that, you didn't bring light to any situation that's going on in Chicago right now.
Well, I mean, I'll give it to him. He tried to bring light to the murders in a very roundabout and non-successful way. I feel like we discussed.
Shade. That was the palm tree. I caught that.
Everything was sensationalized. Everything was fictitious.
First of all,
like,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like, everything was the whole aim of it. Like, okay, I get it. You need to stand up for something in order to get a result for something.
True.
But my thing is, how do you exactly do you really expect for people to give up sex in order for them to put the guns down?
When sex is the only thing that keeps them Negroes in the house in the first place.
Exactly. And then on the fact it's not going to, that was a sensationalized ideal that's something that's going to stop the violence in Chicago when it's...
I think he was trying to recreate the success of a movie that pretty much launched him, which was Do the Right Thing.
It failed.
And but see, the thing is, it did epic fail.
Palm tree.
Post, we gonna add that fail.
I need like emojis where I can just push a button and emojis pop up.
But the reason Do the Right Thing worked was because he was from Brooklyn. He was from New York. He was able to bring that out on film. He's not from Chicago.
Even if he was, the movie still would have sucked.
Well,
I don't think so as much. I think if you were...
He had his gang colors is what got me, because you got orange and purple.
Was it more like, I thought it was like a rust.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, you know, stand-up dude.
Yeah, like he's a good person. He's a good human being.
Yeah.
But sit all the seats.
See, you know,
but
I was
nobody
trying to.
liked that
It
movie.
wasn't even in the top 5 for the
I was trying to
weekend.
allude to that because there are other.
Ain't no alluding. Here go the
comments.
shade from Lena. It's here.
I tried to cut it off before he got there, Jay.
No, he didn't. He let it flourish. And I'm not like, we not really. This ain't real shade, like
homie.
you know. But it's just it's real.
It
It's
is
honest.
what it is. Enough about whack ass movies.
It's on me. Everybody, let's party. It's creation. And it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. We major, yeah, and she like it.
I'm backed up. I told her, bust a move.
Yeah, leg out. Mommy in the club looking like she got that goody. Acting like she wanna do something to me. Hey, so I backed up and asked her what it do. Bernie Mac, bust a move. Bust a move. Bust a move. Shawty back it up. Show me what it do. Bernie Mac, bust a move. Put your hands to the sky if you're feeling alright. Just know that we gon' have a good time tonight. Yeah, we gon' have a good time tonight.
Okay, I be in the club chillin' and I'm feeling good, looking great. One more double shot of this and I'll be straight. It's going down. I'm on 10. Damn sure that bag cover me, I'm going in. Sweetie, how you doing? I'm a rock star. Wanna dance? Lil' mama, you a trip that I wanna plan. Everybody in here wanna like a bunch of Uncle Sam. Like Bernie Mac, we should kick it, you don't understand. She got a body, what it do? Her ducky fresh. bust a move. When she break it down, the mama something else. Leggings in the heels on. Man, she hot to death.
Me and Shorty vibing, but I know nothing about her. She's so gone off Patron and I'm a red as sours. Remy and cranberry, Ciroc and papaya. Say she wanna stop, drop and roll, cause she on fire. I'm like, Mommy in the club looking like she got that goody good. Acting like she wanna do something to me. Hey, so I backed up and asked her what it do. Bernie Mac, bust a move. Bust a move. Bust a move. Shawty back it up and show me what it do. Bernie Mac, bust a move. Put your hands to the sky if you're feeling alright. Just know that we gon' have a good time tonight. Yeah, we gon' have a good time tonight.
Okay, I be in the club chillin' and I'm feeling good. In the zone, DJ turn me up cause it's my favorite song. Bad girls, summer airwear. In the groove, bust a move, we without a care. Red bone and dark brown from wall to wall. Lovely Latin curls and white girls, we got them all. Short, tall, or big, small, they all ball. Them in us club turned up and it can't fall. Cause there's an angel in it. This is true. Flyer than the highest smokers in the room. Tryna dance, bust a move. If not your perfect self to stand there looking cute.
Oh yeah, speak the language you love if you wanna hear. Tu es jolie et je veux la danse avec toi on the real. That means you're pretty and I wanna dance with you, girl.
Bust in the mood with me and put you on a different world.
Mommy in the club looking like she got that goody good. Acting like she wanna do something to me. Hey, so I backed up and asked her what it do. Bernie Mac, bust a move. Bust a move. Bust a move. Shawty back it up and show me what it do. Bernie Mac, bust a move. Bust a move. Bust a move. Shawty back it up and show me what it do. Bernie Mac, bust a move. Put your hands to the sky if you're feeling alright. Just know that we gon' have a good time tonight. Yeah, we gon' have a good time tonight. Say
Vampire, and the only time I exist is at night.
Let me hear your vampire noise again.
What fucking vampire? What part of Transylvania are you from?
Her hair was cute though.
That haircut was.
Stacey Dash
was here.
The biggest coon in the room, as said by Bun B.
I mean, but was he wrong?
If the
Absolutely
shoe
not. In my opinion, we're gonna take a look at this video from Stacey Dash and let you decide for yourself, and then you're gonna hear what we have to say when we come back from this break.
Some growing outrage with some over the lack of diversity in this year's list of Oscar nominees. Filmmaker Spike Lee and actress Jada Pinkett Smith say they're not going to go to the Oscars next month after an all-white list of nominees was announced for the major categories for a second year in a row. Joining us now to weigh in, actress and Fox News contributor Stacey Dash. Stacey, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Well, what do you think about this?
I think it's ludicrous.
Why?
Because we have to make up our minds. Either we want to have segregation or integration. And if we don't want segregation, then we need to get rid of channels like BET and the BET Awards and the Image Awards, where you're only awarded if you're black. If it were the other way around, we would be up in arms. It's a double standard.
So you say there shouldn't be a BET channel?
No, I don't think so, no. Just like there shouldn't be a Black History. That's not necessarily true, and if it is, you know, that needs to change. What I find astounding is that we've had a president who is black in office for the past 8 years, who gets most of his funding from the liberal elite in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Yet there are not very many roles for people of color. How can that be? And why is it just now?
We back at the cool table with Team 3CR, and we've had a chance to listen to Stacey's comments.
Baby, you mean the foolery? Are those
the foolery? I mean, you know what? She tried to comport herself as intelligently as possible.
Oh, okay. Devil's advocate, right?
Okay.
Everybody has their opinions, and we have to respect everybody for whatever they decide to live in as far as their own truth goes. So that's her truth. That's what she believes. It is what it is. I do not agree with what she believes. It's quite embarrassing, but I would like to say that I kind of see where what she was trying to say. It's just she didn't say it accurately.
She didn't articulate it well enough.
She didn't.
What she was trying to say.
What she
said exactly what she wanted to say. Exactly what she meant to say. Because this is not the first time Stacey Dash's has said some things.
And I'm just trying to be glitter, but
everybody's trying to say, oh, she don't want to be saved. She keeps saying the same things in different contexts about different subject matters, and it's the same. And she just needs to shut up.
Yeah. Of course, me being Susie Sunshine, I kind of understood what she was trying to say. It made sense once you listen to the whole interview and not try to take out bits and pieces of it. She started off with, do you want integration or segregation?
As far as making
do
up
you
your mind.
want, do you want to be equal, or do you want to be off and have your own? I get it. I get it when you think about what's really going on. We're preaching about being equal, but then we're wanting to have our own.
Yeah.
But she's not understanding why. There's a whole meaning behind it. We want our own because for so long we haven't. And we want our own because when you look at the world, we don't have anything.
And we don't
fit
in.
So now that we are integrated, we want our own. So I feel like I get what she's saying, and I get what the message should have been.
Yes.
But she delivered it totally
and
wrong.
it's not even
that fool just need to. I'm with her cousin Dame Dash.
I was just about to say
that. I hate that I have a cousin. He's still actually in his exact words. He said it's annoying to have a cousin that just keep opening their mouth about stuff. That's exactly what he said, and I agree with him because she sounds crazy. You sound crazy coming from a woman who's been on how many XXL magazine covers, how many low budget movies she in on Netflix. Girl, shut your face.
Yeah, and then as far as
for her head too.
I was just gonna say, and then she was on the game,
reoccurring role.
Okay, and then BET, it's not just all black people. There's
white people
it's
have
at the
awards. It is owned by
MTV
now.
and BET, right? They merged, so it's like, where do you even that's not even a valid point for you to bring to the table.
But I think she was forgetting the reason that BET was invented in the first place.
I don't think she knew the reason.
Exactly.
And the reason black entertainment television was invented was because for the longest time, none of us could get played on MTV.
Right.
And, I think it was of course, Michael Jackson was the first black person.
Don't do that. Don't.
I'm just saying, we love Michael Jackson, but what I'm saying is he was the king of pop. So his genre catered more to MTV than more urban.
But now they got Macklemore.
And honestly, I think that the people that can be manipulated, no shade but shade, are weak-minded people. If you're like, oh, I'm on television, so I'm gonna say what you want me to say because you're gonna like me and hire me again. Get your life.
Well, we gonna shift gears for a minute. We talked about a little beef that got squashed. The favorite rappers that you either love to hate or just love
to love.
Lil Wayne and Baby was spotted on New Year's Day squashing their beef, putting out a nice heartfelt message on stage while Wayne smoked a blunt and Baby just talked real loud.
I like squash.
Anybody care? Or no?
Squash is good.
In other news.
I heard about the crisis in Michigan in 2014. However, at that time I didn't realize that it was a crisis.
Yeah.
I just assumed, oh, they got bad water like the people in South Village. Like, I didn't think that it was as bad as I'm seeing that it is.
Have
now.
you guys seen that water? Did you see the water? Like, so y'all know me. Is this genocide or just a mistake?
It's genocide. It was a mistake in 2014 when it first happened.
But they ignored those complaints.
And now it's genocide.
I'm just saying they ignored those complaints.
What I'm saying is, in 2014 when it first happened, hey, we have an issue with our water. That was a mistake, and it was something that should have been, hey, we need help. We need to do this and whatever's going on. But now, 2 years later, that's genocide. And I stick by saying that if this was ISIS or this was some other Muslim terrorist group, that we would be going crazy right now.
True.
And it was like they knew where the problem stemmed from. They knew it was because they knew. And in 2014, like Cubana said, that's when it was a mistake. When you had those first several cases and you felt like, oh, this is something we need to look into. Instead, they put a Band-Aid over it and tried to get the water from somewhere else as the problem still got worse. And it got worse. And now it's to the point where it's 2016,
and I mean affected by, like, okay, is somebody else, like, whoever is his crew, whoever is his people, like, are they not, they're just like, we're just gonna follow,
I think there's more than damn lead in that water for it to be looking like mutant news coming out the faucet, but that's just me.
The justice system is not built on common sense, we know that.
So we need to revamp our justice system.
I mean, shit, doggone it.
Because got her.
No, I'm saying, like, I agree with you. I hate the justice system because it's not just. It's an unjust justice system. It sucks.
Why is he still in jail, but this saltine that done poisoned almost a whole population of a town is still walking around free? He still got a job, his pension, and everything else. Now, y'all was mad at Kwame for having mansion parties and bringing niggas. And another part of this that was getting on my nerves, people still got to pay their water bills.
Shut the front door, lock it, and then set the house on fire.
Why are people in Flint, Michigan still paying for water?
That they can't
use.
No, they can use it, but it's just gonna make you grow a third arm, leg, or eye in the next 5 years.
Right, like, use it
or
drink.
drink.
It's not even some water that you can
Like, it's giving you skin lesions, your hair's falling out, your skin's turning green, you know.
So
but you got to pay your water bill.
That's so effed up. The population as of 2013 is 99,000.
90?